I feel like self-doubt is like the #1 thing that holds people back from achieving their goals. It's not circumstances, it's not any external factors. It's really coming from within. If you can find it within yourself and harness that power within yourself, I promise you, you can overcome literally anything. Hey guys, I'm really excited to be making this video today because I feel like I've had a bit of a rough journey recording these videos, especially like the sit down kind of like podcast videos, because I'm an overthinker, and as much as I feel like I'm very eloquent, like in front of a camera and just kind of nitpicking at details, I really started to get in my head. I've recorded some of my video topics like 3 times now. I'm just gonna start, I guess, making videos based off of how I'm feeling in that moment so that it comes more natural. And hence today's video is gonna be about not doubting yourself. As human beings, it's normal to get discouraged and it's normal to doubt yourself. It's almost impossible to never introduce any doubt into your life at any point, right? You think about things, you evaluate things. You always have to remember factors that might make things difficult for you doesn't mean that they're factors that will make things impossible for you. Like, let's say you're trying to get a job where certain skills are required. It doesn't mean that that job is absolutely impossible for you to get to. It'll just be harder for you to get. But there's always gonna be like a path there. You can upskill, take courses, or go back to school for that job, whatever it may be. It's gonna be a harder path for sure, but it's not impossible. It really just depends on how much you want it and how much effort you're willing to put towards that goal. Like my YouTube channel, obviously I've had like a lot of self-doubt trying to start this channel. Like, if I'm being really honest with you guys, and I want to be the most honest and transparent with you guys as possible, I got this camera like the end of December. And right now it is February, I'm pretty sure it's February 23rd or something. Today is February 22nd. And I still haven't put up a video. There are certain factors that have prevented me from uploading a video, but I felt like because those factors introduced themselves, I stopped recording videos as well. Like, just because I might not be able to upload them in the moment, I shouldn't stop recording. My computer was having issues, so I was having trouble editing. You know how Apple is. Like, I brought my laptop in to fix the battery. Like, a week later, suddenly I had this weird issue and they're like, we need to replace your whole motherboard. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, yeah, total is gonna cost $1,000. And this is like a 7-year-old laptop. So at this point, I'm obviously just gonna buy a new laptop. I've been waiting for the laptop to get here because I was having all of these issues with my laptop and I couldn't edit. I was like, all right, then I'm just not gonna record like until I get my laptop, which, that doesn't really make sense. I can still be pushing towards my goal, and I just kind of had this like epiphany today. Maybe it's not the circumstances, like, because I'm very big on everything happens for a reason, right? So I was like, okay, maybe it's happening for a reason, that things are breaking down, like maybe I should be patient. I think that was just me making excuses for myself. And I knew it was me making excuses for myself because it didn't feel good that I was putting it off. When things are meant to be, they feel natural. But me putting this off, it felt like I was going against the grain in a way. It was in my head, but I was like, no. That's when I realized that maybe I'm doubting myself. Maybe it's coming from within me and not what's around me. I really had to look deep to realize that it's a scary process. Like, I just graduated school in December. I start a contract in May. And in the meantime, I've just kind of been, I guess, relaxing. I have a trip planned. I'm going back to China for 2 months. I've been really focused on like my fitness, improving certain daily habits. I have all this time to put towards content creation and YouTube, and I'm not using it. If I can't be editing, then I should be creating with that spare time. So yeah, I basically just accepted like, okay, maybe this is scarier than I thought. And then I kind of had to face all of those scary thoughts, which were basically, what if I get no views? What if people think I'm cringe or think that my content is stupid? Or I embarrass myself. Like a lot of people say, like, you just have to not care what people think of you. The majority of the world cares what other people think. Especially in like today's day and age where there's like so much social media and you're constantly being scrutinized by other people, it's really hard to like not give a crap what other people think. But if I want to achieve my goals, that's something I'm just gonna have to let go. I can't let other people hold me back. I can't let external factors hold me back. I need to find the power within myself to say this is not as important as my goals. Like my vision and my goals are more important than what anyone else thinks of me. There's gonna be bumps in the road. There's gonna be moments where I'm like, am I doing this right? Why am I even doing this? I think in any aspect, it could be your fitness, it could be school, it could literally be anything. So yeah, I'm using this video as a way to hold myself accountable and say, look, cut it out with the self-doubt, cut it out with the making excuses. Stop letting external factors determine whether or not you're going to achieve your goals. Look within you, find the power within you, harness that, put effort, invest in yourself, and see where it takes you. Only when you've put that effort and you've really looked within yourself to propel yourself forward will you know, like, okay, is this for me or is it not for me? Like, you'll only know after you've put in that work. So might as well put in that work. See, I felt like that was so much more natural. Like, period. That kind of ends today's quick rant slash brain dump. I hope that this video is reaching you at a time where you need to be hearing it. Let me know in the comments below some of the doubts that you've had about yourself and what you're gonna do to overcome it. We're all going through it. We're all on this journey together. It can be nice to have a community behind you to encourage you and push you past that self-doubt. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.